Welcome, everyone, to our Friday, June 19th edition of our lunchtime chats, our 12-12 chats. Hello, Jay Renix. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard to this little lunchtime conversation. Hope you're all well out there. I hope you're doing marvelously and you're enjoying this beautiful sunshine day. During COVID-19, one of the things that I have been doing quite frequently is going out in the morning for a little walk, and I have an app that I listen to, Pray As You Go app, and I listen to that, and I pray. Hello, Jack Schultz, nice to see you. And this morning I made the observation that this was the first time I was outside without a jacket on, without a hoodie on,
That's great.
and just in short sleeves. And I felt like, wow, is it true? Is summer here finally? Maybe you've had a similar feeling today. It kind of feels a little bit like summer is here, which it should, because it's the 21st almost, right? Which is, I think, when summer begins. But man, I'm just so grateful for the warm weather and for the sunshine, and maybe you are as well. So yeah, so it's good to have a little bit of sunshine, isn't it? And Jolie's going to come join me. She's going to eat while she sits here.
Well, this is
because
the
she
thing.
just wants to. She wants all the audio effect to just come right into you, so you can.
Well,
hear
actually,
her.
everyone, this is what.
And now she's changed the
Hey,
Instagram
is that my friend?
camera completely off me.
Is that Marlo?
I don't know. Oh, Jolie, I think maybe we're doing this on our.
We are.
We're doing it on the wrong one.
Everyone.
We have to switch this over to our Simple Churches account.
Yeah. My friends. I love to see my faces. I love to see my friends. Oh, it is my friend. We have to switch to a different account
Because this is for our church
this
things.
is for a different thing that Andy does sometimes at 12:12. I should just do my own so I can see faces. So I have to switch accounts and say hi and bye. Okay, bye, love you. I love you too, and I love seeing your face on here, like even though I didn't really see your face.
Sorry, that was my fault. I used the wrong Instagram account.
That's
Anyway,
Andy, he's
hope
funny.
you're all well, everyone.
Okay, bye everybody. We'll come back on a Simple Churches account. Bye.
Bye. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, YouTube. Oh, the Instagram is a let's just delete the video.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, so is YouTube going?
Yeah.
YouTube is like, what is
so we
happening?
gotta switch over here.
Sorry,
that's
YouTube.
okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, that was
Okay.
nice to see
And
my
then we'll go
friends for a
Simple
second.
Churches.
Can I press finish?
Okay, we're not simple. Yeah, they're Simple Churches. No,
Okay.
no. This one's still good. Okay, sorry, YouTube. Hang on with us for a second.
That was so funny. I wonder if people on
Here we go.
my Instagram friends were like, why is Jolie's husband here? And they don't even know you. Some people don't even know who you are.
No. Hello, Instagram out there. Welcome to you. We just had a little bit of an error. We're using Jolie's phone, and I went live stream on her main account and not on this account here. So
That's
all
funny.
of her friends from school and everything were joining in, which hey, yeah,
I
that's
love
great.
that.
That's great. But
But I'm
we
sure
got
they were
we
like,
got the wrong account. And
Jolie,
so
you grew a beard.
we're 3
That's
minutes
awesome
into
for
this
you.
now. Anyway, I was saying to the other group on the Instagram, I was saying about just the beautiful weather, and I hope you're all enjoying it, feeling like sunshine, doesn't it? So I hope you're
Hi, Jack.
enjoying your lovely, beautiful weather out there.
Sam, come say hi to Jack.
So, and if you're wondering, you can see this Instagram just off in the corner here. This is a little bouquet of flowers because yesterday we had a lovely Sweet 16 birthday party for Chinita.
Sit down for a minute.
Chinita turned 16 yesterday, so we had a big celebration to honor our beautiful girl, and part of that celebration involved flowers. And this is just one small bouquet of many bouquets of flowers that came for our beloved Chinita. So if you were a part of this, here's just a little sample of what came, because a number of people wanted to contribute to flowers that some close friends and some family. So thank you to all of you on behalf of Chinita for these really wonderful flowers. Her room is filled with them, and she feels well honored. We
Light pink everywhere.
yeah, we had a. I'll put it in the frame a little bit. Yeah, we had a awesome meal. Shanita loves fish, seafood, and all that. So we made crab, which she loves. We made red snapper on cedar plank for her with a lovely like little pineapple salsa that we made up. And then we also had what else? Prawns. Yeah, lovely prawns and rice and asparagus. And then friends came over afterwards, the Peters, and they brought her an Oreo ice cream cake. And her friend Grace was hanging around all day. So it was just a really great day to honor Shanita. Yeah. And so thanks to all of you for your little part that you played in that. And she felt well loved and well cared for.
We've told our kids that for their birthday dinners, they can kind of pick what they want, basically. And that's it. We don't do huge birthday parties really ever. We've never done that too much. But we always do try to do a big family, whatever you want for dinner, we will make that happen. So for a long time, that was things like A&W or Kentucky Fried Chicken. But now they're starting to get smarter and their tastes are getting more expensive.
Yeah.
But I was very happy we were not at Kentucky Fried Chicken last night.
Totally. And we ate like kings.
We eat like kings.
For probably like less than what we would have paid if we all went to A&W. So
celebrating.
Pays to be 30.
Happy birthday.
All right, yes. So let's turn to the scripture now that we've waited all of these. Hi, Miriam. Welcome to you all the way from Germany. What time is it in Germany? Post that up so we know what time you're joining in with us over there from. So the scripture today is two scriptures, actually. Psalm 86 and Genesis chapter 36, if I can remember that. Two scriptures, yes. No, Genesis 35. And you know what? I read them both this morning, and while they were, the scriptures, what time did she say it is there? It's 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. in Deutschland. Well, welcome to you as you get ready for bedtime. Right? Yeah. So that's fun.
Some of us are trying not to chew loudly.
Doing this at lunch, and others of us are, well, that's okay. So I read this morning. I don't know that not necessarily I was, like anything profoundly stirred in me. However, so I don't know that I've got a lot to comment on it, which maybe is good. But I did note one thing in both passages, and it's probably why they were chosen. So the first one is David. It's a prayer of David. It says, we don't know necessarily the occasion that this is happening in, but the other one is the story of Jacob. And both stories comment about the person being answered of God, or God answered them in their time of distress. Although this translation of the NIV, it changes it to the in the day of my trouble. But in the translation that I read this morning, which was the NIV, but a newer version, it talks about distress. So both words of distress.
Trouble or distress?
Yeah, and God answering people in their time of distress. So that is the one thing I wanted to say. Today I feel well buoyant in my soul, and I feel encouraged, and the sunshine is wonderful, and that does a lot for me personally. But maybe you that are listening in at some point later on today, or you're listening in now, and there's something in your life where you're feeling distress, and so may there be a ministry to you in this. Here's Ginny, the birthday girl. May there be a ministry to you in this if you're feeling distressed, that the Lord hears that call and he answers that call, which is what Jacob is celebrating today. So let's read the Jacob story first of all. Then God said to Jacob, go up to Bethel and settle there. Now let's just pause just for one little second. Bethel. Do you know what Bethel means?
I feel like I should.
Yeah. So it's a town. They actually don't know precisely where that town is. Some people say it's an archaeological dig about 13 miles outside of Jerusalem, and other people cite a location in the West Bank, which is Palestinian territory now.
But it has a name, I bet, this special town, like a special meaning, the name.
Yes, it does. Well, so here's the thing, right? Bet is often referred to as town names in the Old Testament Hebrew language, and Bet or Beth is the word that means house. So the house of, and in this case, so if you think about Bethlehem, right, I believe that's the house of bread. So, the bread of life comes
delicious.
into Bethlehem.
Right.
I could be wrong on that one.
Ooh,
so,
that was good though.
So I might be, that's just off the top of my head. But Bethel, El, was one of the early names of God, right? So it's the house of God. And this Bethel was first referenced in Genesis chapter 12, when Abraham, the patriarch, the great father of the people of Israel, left Ur and he pitched his tent in Bethel, the house of God. So Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, is back. And God said to Jacob, go up to Bethel and settle there. This is where I want you to build your home. And build an altar there to God, who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau. So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, get rid of your foreign gods that you have with you. Which is interesting, right? That these foreign gods were with them. We often think about the people of Israel being a people of one God, and they were, right? They are a people of one God, and yet their story very much is also filled with, like you and I, while we worship Jesus, so often our hearts and our homes are filled with other gods. We may not have idols, although some of us do. We may not have idols, but we have many idols of other kinds that are in our lives, foreign gods that are worshiping. And the invitation of Jesus is always, and the Lord is always, let's get rid of those other idols, right? And let's give your attention to me, because those other things are dead-end streets for you. So Jacob says to his people in his house, get rid of those gods that you have with you and purify yourselves and change your clothes.
Wow.
It's time to put on some new clothes, right? Put on some new garments. We got a new day coming. Then come and let us go up to Bethel, where I will build an altar to God, who answered me in my day of distress. So he answered me when my brother Esau, because I was a rascal and not a very nice guy to my brother, awful guy to my brother actually, he answered me when I was in distress. And he's been with me wherever I have gone, and that's the word, right, to you that are in distress maybe today. He is with you wherever you have gone. He always has been. Even when you had idols in your home, he was still with you. He has not abandoned you or nor forsaken you. So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods they had and the rings in their ears, and Jacob buried them under the oak at Shechem.
Under the oak.
Yep.
Like an oak tree. Well, not the olive tree. Whatever.
No. Okay. Psalm 86, verse 1 to 10. David, in some type of distress himself, or has been. We don't know what that distress is. And he says, hear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Now, is this a figurative thing? Is he in his palace when he writes this and he's saying, I feel poor and needy? Or is this, pre-palace, pre-king days? Maybe he's being chased around the countryside by Saul and he definitely feels like he's poor and needy. Or he's a shepherd, a farmer in the field, and he's praying this, and the truth is he's poor and needy. We don't know. Hear, O Lord, answer me, for I am poor and needy. Guard my life, for I am devoted to you. You are my God. Save your servant who trusts in you. It's a prayer. He's looking for help, and we have often prayed this prayer, maybe even these last many months. Some of you have prayed this prayer relentlessly, day in and day out. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I called to you all day long. Bring joy to your servant. For to you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. You are forgiving and good, O Lord, even when our homes are filled with idols. You are forgiving and you are good, right? That doesn't mean he wants us to keep the idols, but he's forgiving and he's good. Abounding in love to all who call on you. He's abounding in love to all who call on you. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Listen to my cry for mercy. In the day of my trouble, in the day of my distress, I will call to you, for you will answer me. Among the gods, there is none like you. So there it is again, right? Among all those idols that are in our homes, no one compares to you. None of those things can compare to you. O Lord, no deeds of those dead idols can compare with yours. All the nations you have made will come and worship before you, O Lord. They will bring glory to your name, which is what we see in the final book of the Bible, Revelation, right? Where all the nations and all the tribes and all the tongues and all the languages and all the skins and all of those people are gathered around him. David was talking about this thousands of years before Revelation, or 1,000 years before Revelation was even written, and thousands of years ago from our time. But he sees that day all the nations will come and worship before you, O Lord. They will bring glory to your name. For you are great, and you do marvelous deeds, and you alone are God, unlike all those idols that we have hanging around our homes. Right. And I see the connection now between those idols and between this psalm. It's not just the distress, but it's also the other gods, right, that we have. So there's the scripture for you today. I hope that is encouraging to you wherever you may find yourself on this beautiful Vancouver Friday afternoon. That you have a wonderful weekend. We are going to gather again Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. for worship around our couch, and you're welcome to join us there. Anything you want to say?
Oh, I liked all that.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very
good.
good. It's good to think about going into a weekend, isn't
That's
it?
right. Yeah. So those are the scriptures for us today. Psalm 86, 1-10, and Genesis 35, 1-4. The Lord be with you and bless you, and the Lord keep you, and may his face turn toward you and give you peace. We love you all. Have a great Friday evening. Good night to you, Miriam, in Germany.
Good night in Germany.
And we'll see you Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Robin. See you later.